guys, and welcome back to the Mighty Blues. My name is Cameron, of course, and this is going to be the game review for Everton 3, Rotherham 1 in the second round of the Carabao Cup at Rotherham Park on Wednesday night. Now, I do just want to apologise that this video has gone up a day later. I was actually stuck in work in Manchester for 12 hours yesterday, so by the time I got home from work I was absolutely knackered, got a bath, had me tea. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and then just settled down. So I do apologise that this video didn't go out yesterday. But making it today, obviously I did do an instant match reaction on Toffee TV about the game, saying my quick thoughts, but we'll go more in depth in today's video. So the game obviously started, and Everton, it was comfortable from the start. We dominated the game possession wise, we had the more chances, we didn't convert every chance that we had, and we probably should have, to be honest. I think in games like that you can sort of get away with it. Obviously we were always going to score. It wasn't a situation of sort of if we'll score, it was more when we'll score and how many we'll score. But you know, we did miss some chances, but I'm not going to be too critical. Obviously it was an easy game to win on our part, to be honest. Professional performance, like I said. First goal comes, obviously Sandro Ramirez crosses the ball in. I think it's more of a shot, but Gylfi Sigurdsson gets on the end of it. I thought Sandro had a good game. I thought he showed a lot of confidence that he hasn't really showed previously in Everton games, and I thought that he showed a lot of passion and willingness to have the ball. However, his final touch and his final play, it really isn't good enough, and obviously he's being loaned out now. Whether he just thought, fuck it, it's my last game for Everton, I'm going to go for it. Whether he thought, you know, I'm going to try and impress the Sociedad manager for when I sign, I don't know, but obviously he's been loaned out to Real Sociedad now. So just wanted to say, I thought he had a good game, but I think his play in the final third just isn't good enough for Everton. Obviously overall in the game, I thought they had chances as well. It wasn't just all Everton. They had their chances, and they could have scored. They could have scored a few, and maybe on a different day with a different team, would have conceded a few more goals in that game. We conceded one, which was poor defensively, but maybe on a different day with a different team would have conceded more. I thought defensively we played well. Obviously the goal was poor. I think we need to just get rid of this zonal mark, and this zonal marker needs to just go, because it doesn't work. Even against the smaller teams in the cup competitions, it doesn't work. But obviously I thought the defence played well overall. I thought Zuma and Holgate were good. I thought they were solid. I predicted them to start. Obviously the team looked a little bit how I predicted, but not in the same time. I was quite shocked to see Lookman not get a go until I found out that he obviously had a slight knock, as did Bernard. I did actually say before the game, Lookman's on the team, I don't think he'll play for Everton again, but obviously he had a little knock, and I expect to see him at least on the bench against Huddersfield tomorrow. Whether he'll start or not, I don't think he will. When I put the Huddersfield preview up a little bit later on today, you'll see the team that I've sort of gone for that. But I think he'll be involved in some way, shape or form. Obviously we had Zuma and Holgate at the back. They played brilliantly, I think, together. We had Lucas Digne, who was outstanding. I put him as the key player there. Now I know he was man of the match, and I did say that I was going to try and make the key player sort of not the man of the match, so it's not just you'll know who the key player is every week, but I thought he was the key player. He was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant performance coming in for Leighton Baines. Obviously I think Leighton Baines will start against Huddersfield, but Digne's proven that he's capable of stepping in and doing the job there in Baines' absence. I thought, like I say, brilliant performance by him. I thought John Joe Kenny played really well as well. I thought he played better knowing that there wasn't as much pressure on him. Obviously he was sort of through into the team last season with Coleman being injured, and I think there was quite a lot of pressure on the lad because he was the answer. There was no other right back to come in. Obviously we had Cuco Martina playing left back at the time, so I thought he played really well, as did, you know, Calvert-Lewin bagging himself 2 goals, Tom Davis again playing well, Keane Dow playing out of his natural position, had a really good game. I would love to see him involved on Saturday in some way, shape or form as well. But yeah, like I said, comfortable. We got the first goal in, and we were just attacking. They had a couple of chances. They had a clear one-on-one, an absolute sitter that they flew over the bar, but obviously ball comes in after a little bit of time. Calvert-Lewin gets his head on it. It's a fantastic cross by Lucas Digne. Not a poor free kick. It wasn't hit particularly well. by Baines, I think it was. Digne gets the ball, dinks it in, and it's a simple header for Calvert-Lewin. A second goal, a little bit more complicated, a little bit more frustrating, I think, for Evertonians. If you remember the derby against Liverpool at Goodison Park last year, when Calvert-Lewin had the chance from a very similar position and skied it over the bar, I think he'll probably get a little bit frustrated knowing that he buried that one against Rotherham in the second round of the Carabao Cup, but didn't manage to bury it against Liverpool in the last minute, which had seen us beat Liverpool for the first time in God knows however many years. But obviously, yeah, like I said, it was a good game, and it was always going to be comfortable for us. I think you never should underestimate any team, especially in cup competitions, because anything can happen. But I think you have to go into games like that thinking you're going to win. Otherwise, you can't class yourself as a top team if you're thinking, you know, oh, this might go a certain way or this might go another way. Obviously, the only people that should be thinking that are the 11 players on the pitch and Marco Silva, because they know that anything could happen. But every fan in the stand should have been confident that we were going to get through that, and obviously we did. Like I say, really good performance by the lads. Obviously, Digne smashing it, Kenny smashing it. I don't expect them to see them two in the starting 11 against Huddersfield, but at least we know that when they come in, and if they need to come in, they can do a job for us there. So yeah, I think overall it was a comfortable game. Good support by the Rotherham fans. Obviously, there's a little bit of trouble in the away end. I'm not too sure what happened, but they brought you know, a fair few 1,000 fans maybe, showing their support for their team. And Goodison Park as well, 31,000 fans in a round 2 game of a Carabao Cup is just absolutely brilliant. Great support again from the Blues. Obviously coming to watch football that they'd like to see, attacking, positive football that scores goals, and you know, doesn't really worry too much about conceding. 2 solid centre halves in there, and you know, once we've got Mina in there as well, I think we'll be laughing. And if we can carry on scoring goals like we are, Gylfi Sigurdsson, another brilliant game. The lad's been outstanding this season, and probably next to Richarlison, he's been our best player so far, and hopefully if we can carry on that form, we're looking at again a really quality season from Gylfi Sigurdsson there. But yeah, that has been my review of the Rotherham game. As I say, it was pretty comfortable. There was a few scares, but I think we were always gonna power through it and get the victory. We have Southampton in the next round, so looking forward to that. Obviously another beatable team, a team we've already beaten this season, and now it's just on to Huddersfield and getting our heads down in the Premier League and getting another victory there, so we can go on a decent run. Now we've had our sort of bump in the road with the 2 red cards and the 2 draws. Now it's the time to really nail down and get this victory, and I think it'll prove a lot if we get this win. I don't think we can take another draw. We can accept 2 draws, obviously with the circumstances, but I think we really do need to beat these at Goodison Park on Saturday. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. That has been my review for the Rotherham game. Okay, so just before we go, I've put up there for the key moments is Captain Tom. Obviously Tom Davies getting the armband in this game. It was a Carabao Cup game, a little bit less pressure on him. There was obviously no other senior players. He was actually the most senior player with the most caps for Everton in the team. Obviously he got the armband, got the nod. I think he played well. I don't think he was as good as he was when he come on against Southampton, but I think he had a good game. It was solid, and I do expect to see him in the team against Huddersfield, especially given the news that Garner Gay is going to be out injured as well, or maybe out injured. I expect to see Tom Davies in the team. So big well done to Tom. Obviously come through the ranks, Evertonian since he was a kid. So big congratulations to him, and he's smashing it. Keep it up. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do click the like button. If you want to see more content from me about the Mighty Blues, hit that subscribe button. I'll be coming at you a little bit later today with the Huddersfield preview, going through what team I think will start and how we should approach this game, and really the fact that we should really win this game. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and don't forget to like the video as I said, and I'll see you guys later.